there was a people who was walking through the road by the house there, where the alleged house is there, and they throw three acid bombs, maybe containing the chlorine and some other acid also including there. And it came from the two multiple sides. And then it was on the crowd, but fortunately, with the mercy of Allah, that only one guy got injured and he had some stitches and everything on his leg. But fortunately, there is no dangerous something happened there, you know. Actually, he was okay. We brought him
Hmm.
back from the hospital. He was quite well.
Alhamdulillah.
And,
Do we
and
know
what
what the attackers, what were they aiming to target in this specific incident?
obviously they was targeting the crowd. They planned for it. I mean, you cannot just have the bombs ready or in seconds. Obviously, they planned for it. They waited for it, and they waited for the crowd, you know, Tarawih to disperse. And after that, they targeted those pedestrian who was walking in.
Hmm. And how has the community responded to that? What's the atmosphere like?
Look, the community responded. We were like hundreds of people outside, but fortunately, it was like the calm people. There was nothing racial happened there or something that can damage the alleged people also. But unfortunately, what happened there is, you know, the people helped them to get away. And I don't understand. Even the communication happened between the one of the witness and this thing. Those people, they know what they were doing. They said we are under 18, so you know, like they knew what they were doing. You know, you understand what I'm trying to say?
Under 18, as in their age? Were
Yeah,
they under
those
18?
accused, you know, the people who throw the bomb, you know, when the other people confronted him, his name is Imran Degi, and them, like, what is happening and what are you doing that and all that. So you know what they were saying? That we are under 18. So they knew that under 18 they're going to get away with it. You understand?
Hmm. Yeah. Now, this is quite a serious situation.
Yes.
We're also
And
hearing
other
that the
other other
police.
thing, what happens here? I know you have questions for us also, but we also have a questions for you. Like we also have something. Like the police station is not more than maybe 800 meters or 1 kilometers away from here. All right. We also want to know that what takes in like Tzaneen city, like is a good town. Why police take 2 hours to come here? And
Mm,
when the people they went there and they said they don't have enough personnel, so we also want to know on that night who was in charge and why 2 hours to just come from two like 1 kilometers to get us a service, 2 hours or more than 2 hours, sir.
mm. And so, when the police did eventually arrive, what was their response when they arrived? Did anyone manage to open a case, perhaps?
Yes, we wanted to open the case, and they said no, they can only open the case by the victims. Now they had to go to the hospital. Then they went to the hospital and they opened the case. And on top of it, we had another also people who got threatened with that this incidents. All right. Now they wanted to open their one more case against them, you know, but they said no, the case will be only open with this. So they didn't take any other case from us. Actually, there was supposed to be another individual also who was supposed to do the, open the case also, but they did not. They said no, the case will go along with the very same case.
So, the individual who was harmed in this incident, do they plan on taking any further action?
Yes, indeed, they want to take it further. They opened the case also. I think tomorrow they're going to take him to the magistrate, or I don't know. I'm not sure because we don't know what is happening till tomorrow. We want to know more. We only have a case number in that case.
Mm. So I've seen in some of the messages that have been going around on social media that this is not an isolated incident. It's happened before, or similar things
It
have
happened
happened.
before
Uh,
also,
yes. Can
maybe
you maybe
few
tell
years
me
back.
about how long this has been going on for?
No, the few years before it happens, I don't have any information regarding to that. Only happens that I heard. I never witnessed that thing, so I don't want to say about anything about that.
All right. I believe the
But it did
communities
happen
also.
before also. It did happen before also. That's for sure.
Okay. The community is now planning protests. What can you tell us about that so far?
We look. We want to see how the justice serves. All right. If the justice served, then we don't need to uh, do any protest or anything. We want to check what is happening tomorrow because we are not sure what they're going to do tomorrow. Whether they're going to release him or what is it. We want something to be happen. We also want to know that what takes police to come 2 hours and after that, they didn't even search the house and anything. You know what that's legit, the thing's supposed to be done. I don't know why is it not done.
Mm,
I don't know what to say, sir. I don't know really. I don't know what to say because
yeah,
now
I
if
can.
something new is happening, you know, that guy, the people are saying that, is under 18, under 18. So now all the under 18 people are asking us a question. Oh, is it like that? If we are under 18, then we cannot be charged. Like we are opening something new for the new generation now. We need to set an example by this.
Have you maybe been able to get in touch with the parents of these minors who were involved in this incident?
No,
Have they come
the,
forward?
the parent is not coming forward. Obviously they're supporting them. The reason behind it why I'm saying that house is secured by the people of the like a security guy, so nobody can gain access into that house without the consent of the parents or somebody in there. All right, now they say the bomb came from the multiple sides. So obviously is a more than a one person there. Now the parents say there was the only people there. There was the alone with the child. Then obviously, if the alone with the child, then two people did it. You understand what I mean? And it cannot be without that consent. And the community is saying that there was a few of children there. So I mean, somebody must take the responsibility. I mean, the accused mother must take the responsibility. Without her consent, nobody can gain access there because that house was a secured house. So somebody is there. Either it can be the mother and the child, they both did it, or there was somebody there because it came from the multiple sides. So one person cannot throw from the multiple side. It was a two different sides. They were throwing the bombs or whatsoever. That's explosive. So either the child was there also and somebody else was there. So now who is there? They must tell us. And only the mother can tell us because they have an access, and only without their consent nobody can enter their house. Even we could not enter it, or we could not search it. So you understand where I'm trying to take you.
Yeah. Now, if we look at this in context and we see that this area it used to be what would have been called a white area under apartheid. And I'm just trying to understand, maybe you can tell me a bit more about the relationship between the Muslim people of this community as well as the broadest community in
No,
that area.
look, sir. We do have a good relationship with them. We don't have a problem with it. But now something like this happens. Somebody must take the responsibility. Parents, but otherwise we are staying very good. We don't have a problem with that. We don't want to raise anything wrong. We have a white friends. We get served by us. They get served by us also. We have a friends. We play together. Everything is fine. We don't have any problem with them. But you always get some elements. Now this is elements. All right, we need to set an example with that. So something like this can never happen before. Otherwise, we don't have a problem with the white community here. We are going very well with them.
And I think that's what makes this quite a surprising incident is that in South Africa, we really take religious freedom for granted.
Yes,
We take it as something that's, it's there. Something like this can't really happen, or so we think, until an incident occurs, and then
until
we
something
are
happened.
quite
Yes, please.
concerned about it. But now, just looking forward, what do you expect from the police? Are you expecting that they would actually be able to bring justice to this? Do you have any faith in the
Yes,
police?
yes. You see, we need a justice, and we expect from the police department and any other authority, whoever is helping with this, we need justice. So something like this can never happen again. Because you see, if we're not going to set an example, then believe me, there is a lot of children who are under 18. All right. Now, we don't want to put in their mind that, okay, they can get away with any bigger thing also if they are minor. We need to put a milestone here. We need to set an example. I mean, if you are under 18 also, that doesn't mean that you can throw the bombs and all that on the crowd. And the other thing, what I understand, that when there was an argument between him and Imran Deja, that guy was telling Imran that the thing is going to happen to him because he is minor. He's under 18. So that worries me, and that should worry all the community. And there should be
Mm,
worries all the parent who's got the children who are minor. They can, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say.
mm. Yeah, it
So
certainly does.
yeah, I wish that Department of Justice also set an example. So we don't need to encourage our youngster under 18 children to do anything. They must know that they cannot get away with a, you know, if they have convicted or something like that they did. You know what I'm trying to say.
Mm. All right. Shukran so much for sharing that experience with us. I'm sure it was quite a traumatic experience to go through. But just before I let you go, is there anyone, I know one of the other brothers in the crowd there, would they like to speak with us as well? Anything they'd like to share?
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Please introduce yourself and tell us about your experience last night as the events transpired.
My name is Zahid. I'm staying here in Tzaneen quite long time, and it was on Friday night when we come out from the mosque. And when we was walking to our home, they throw two bottles. Two bottles with it was a chlorine bomb, and one missed the children and one hit the guy who get injured.
Mm. Yeah, quite a distressing situation in Tzaneen. We do hope justice will be served, and of course, we will be keeping tabs on the story as it unfolds. The time right now is 2 minutes to 6 p.m. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll continue with the show. Uh, but of course, in the meantime, I am hoping you can maybe get in touch with us if you, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or listening on air. Of course, you can get in touch with us. Tweet us at Salam Media, and you can send a WhatsApp to 061 What do you make of this? What are your thoughts of this truly horrific incident? We know in Tzaneen last night, as congregants were leaving the masjid, there was an attack involving acid bombs. And from what we've gathered so far, speaking to some of the residents of that community this afternoon, we've gathered that this attack was allegedly perpetrated by minors. And there was some difficulty getting police to the scene. They say the police were, located just a short distance away, and it took them about 2 hours to get to the scene. And then, of course, when they did arrive, they did not immediately open a case. But the individual who was injured, of course, was rushed to hospital, has since been recovering. We did try to contact the police. We've invited the spokesperson of the South African Police Service, Brigadier Atlenda Mate, but unfortunately, still no response at this time. So we'll unfortunately have to maybe pick up on that at a later stage. But for now, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll continue with the show. Stay with us.